Today's objective is to clean this mess up. This is worse than it's ever been. So we're going to start by sifting through some of this computer stuff, because I've got a lot of computer stuff that I don't need anymore. Now that I know what setups I'm going to have over here and what the space for it is, there's just no reason to have 15 spares. You know, maybe 2 is good enough. So I got a big box of cables here. Most of those cables are probably going to go out. There's, I think, 2 kinds in there that are worth keeping, but we'll check it. So let's see if I can set you up somewhere that would give a good view. I don't know why I didn't bring down a tripod. That was kind of stupid. Yeah, we got a lot of work to do here. And it would be going easier if I had the tripod. Here it is. It looks nice out today, but it's not. It's bitter, freezing cold. Okay. The lighting is probably trash. I can't see much better myself. Oh well. Alright. So, we have in this box a bunch of pretty heavy duty 20 amp cables. I think these are worth keeping because these are not too common around here. So we'll keep these. And the other type of cable that's going to be worth keeping is these, which is a regular AC power cord in 120, but it's got a split on the end. So if you have like 2 monitors or something, 2 monitors, 1 plug, which is pretty cool. I use 2 monitors a lot, so there's many setups where I could benefit from a cord like this. So we're going to keep all these, and as I change out the computer setups, I'm going to start deploying these because they just make more sense. Who couldn't use more plugs at a computer desk, you know? So these are great. And then we'll make a box for junk. Is this a 12 gauge? No, it's a 14. Got a million of those. I guess it's an older one. I keep that for some psychotic reason. I kind of have a thing for these tan ones. Here goes one of those 20 amps. goes another 20 amps. It's a decent length. Printer cable is kind of short compared to what they usually are. That might come in handy. Put that into a different box. Wow, are most of these those dual ones? A good amount of them are. A lot more of these than I thought there were. Now this is a 12 gauge. This is another 20 amps. This is a 20 amps 120, I guess. Or it could be a 240. I'd actually be more interested in this as like a replacement air conditioner plug or something, more so than a power supply input. This is an extension that's useful. There's a lot of these in here. Wow. You know what? I could even use one of these down here in the network rack, because I'm running out of plugs on there too. I had those two switches right next to each other that take this kind of cord. Wonder if I should just change it out for one of these. It would make more sense. Alright, these might need their own dedicated box. Yep, that box is now full. I don't even know what that is. Okay, I gotta start over. This test gets a 0 because this box is now full, and what I should have done is just kept this box to be all of the split cables. I didn't realize there was so many of those. I didn't think there was a lot at all, actually. The whole objective of this project is to make things easier to find. If I know I have stuff and I can't find it, what's the point of having it? That one's all bent up. I think we'll just cancel that one out. We got plenty of them. This one's all like dirty. We'll cancel that one too. Brand new power cable. Brand new long power cable. Mystery cable. Oh, it's dirty too. Some of these are really dirty. These are actually a little bit hard to find. These are for the laptop chargers. Okay, now we can cancel out that box. I'm not going to reuse those for starting anything. So now we have one box of good cables to keep. One box of things we could cancel out. Now, this was kind of dumb. I had put this shelf in front of here, but this shelf doesn't have wheel on it. So I got to take everything off this shelf, put the wheels on, and then I can move it around to get to the rest of the computer stuff. I had the casters. I don't know why I didn't set it up with the casters initially. It's kind of dumb, but we'll correct it now. It has casters now. Hopefully the stuff still fits in the top. We lost a few inches. The TPI 24 lost its place. It no longer fits on the top. But everything else fits, and now we can move it out of the way. Okay, now we can get to some of these boxes. Now let's start down here. Let's see what's in this box. Okay, so we have, there might be some interesting stuff here. The objective is not to cancel every piece of computer equipment, it's just to cut down on stuff that's, extremely mundane and duplicate. get another box here. Use this one for a moment. Oh, these are good. Well, that... okay, this particular portion I guess is not any good. But these power supplies are in demand over here. I'll cancel this part out. What the heck happened to that? It's like something ate it. Hard drive, better erase that. USB extension cord. This for the Dell Optiplex graphic cards. Stereo microphone. That could be useful maybe with the camera. Although chances are this is so old that it wouldn't interface with anything. But could make a good video perhaps. Protector, computer mouse. It's a very big computer mouse. A Webra, a Microsoft brand Webra. Of course, we could do a video on that. And the USB extension cord is definitely a handy piece of equipment. Although this one probably is not USB 3. That's an extension cord. Here's more of these. Put a few more in this box, and when the box is full, I guess the rest of them will just get canceled out. As cool as these are, I only own so many computers and so many dual monitor setups. This is a VVI cord, I think. Stupid Apple adapter. That's just a regular old power cord. Here goes another one. Extension. This is a plain old power cord, but it's a bit longer than usual, so we'll keep that one. Another extension. I think the box is full. Let's see if we can fit one more, and then that'll be it for these. Yep, that's it. I'm not keeping any more of those. There's a new box of stuff we'll keep. This is a 10100 switch. I typically don't keep any 10100 stuff anymore, but I don't know. This is kind of a neat old one, and I guess it goes along with this. This what is this? A wireless presentation gateway. No, I don't have the other part, so this isn't worth anything to me. Delta Electronics. Probably could use that to power some computer fans. Huh. That's handy. Definitely keep that. Put that upstairs. Brand new extension. More splitters. It's kind of an interesting cord. Extension. That's Cat 5. I'm not keeping anything Cat 5 anymore. Some kind of an adapter. And that's just a basic power cord. Okay. Cancel out this box. Alright, next box. Oh, there's more power cords hanging out here. Is this connected to something? I think so. Okay. What do we got here? Never going to use that. This is hold on. Is this the other part of this cordless presentation gateway? It doesn't look like it's the same era of equipment. That's a router, we don't need that. This is a DPG 2100. This is a DPT 2000, so these are probably not the same era. Maybe we'll try to see if I make that work. I don't think so. You know what? I'm certain that's not going to work. That's a little 2-prong cord. Unknown brand. Printer cable. audio cable, Apple extension cord from back in the day when Apple made a semi-respectable product. Same commentary for that one. Older VGA cord. Another older VGA cord. Sometimes these get blurry over time, so they might not even be worth keeping. No idea what that cable is. Don't use those anymore. I don't know what that is. Power. This is some kind of firewire. It's a firewire cable. This is a video cable. I won't really use those either. Wouldn't hurt to have one on hand. I don't need those adapters. This is kind of a funny looking power cable. Maybe we'll keep this one. 5. It's kind of a cool cord. This is an audio cable. Don't use these much anymore either, but one of them is okay to have around. Firewire to something else. Oh, VGA with audio. That's brand new. Don't know what that is. More audio cables. DVI. Telephone cord, we got a million of those. This is another power cable. Actually seem like they're pretty good quality. This is printer cables. It's a headset with deteriorating foam. Power cables. Telephone cables. Brand new in the box power cable. A Dell wireless USB adapter. Printer cable. Don't think we need any more of those at this point. Fruit mouse. New in a box printer cable. New in the box printer cable. So we're not going to keep any more printer cables in. Old VGA cable. mess of printer cables and VGA cables in here, and power cords, all new in the box. There's really no need to keep any more printer cables or VGA cables. Especially the VGA cables, they're not going to become rare anytime soon. This one's got some good length to it. Hopefully it's not blurry. I don't know what causes these to get blurry over time, but sometimes they do. Computer mice will put into a different box. This is just a regular power cord. Alright, so we reduced two good-sized boxes to one. Let's get another one. And there's plenty of them. This is cordless phones. We're going to keep those for video. Videos. These are pretty good soundbars. They're made by Harman Kardon. They actually sound pretty good. I guess this is to put the iPads onto a TV, maybe? USB extension cord, a fan, this is 8 gigabytes. Guess that's worth keeping. More fans. I'm not really sure how many of those we really need. Probably not going to use any of them. IBM. Microsoft Office Business. That's cool. It's a legitimate CD. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Nice. Oh, USB 3 extension cord. That's good. I'll put that upstairs. Don't need that. More fans. How much memory is this? 4 gigabytes. It's not much, but there's 4 slots. You can make something decent out of it. Bunch of fans. Some routers.
Ow!
Stupid router. New in the box computer mouse. One of the best computer mice of all time. That could be useful. That could be useful as well. That's cool. PS2 mouse. Power bars. So this is a dilemma because this is all new in the box stuff. And it's kind of like, why would you toss out brand new cables, but on the other hand, like, how many can you use? Yeah, I guess I could potentially use that. Keep a few of these. A good adapter. I guess we'll just keep this box. This is all good cords. A lot of weird adapters and stuff in here. This is the charger for a cordless screwdriver that I have, as is this one, so we'll keep those. Now here we go, we're hitting the gold mine. I knew I had a bunch of these chargers somewhere. If we're going to keep all these round charges. A nice long audio cable. Maybe. A Dell laptop charger. I got plenty of those. Netgear power cord was just 12 volts. Yeah, 12 volts, 1.5. Just don't need it. I'm going to put that upstairs in the living room. I like those. This is some weird no-name adapter, but I will take this part of it. I don't use those much. These are the only ones I'm really looking for. It's an old Dell adapter. I'll keep that one. Geez, is this whole box these? That would be great if it is. Looks like it mostly is. Oh, no, it was short-lived. Still got a good amount of them there. I was down to almost 0. I can replenish my supply. Cat 5. Put that one in the living room too. Those are a good length and they're stranded cable, so they're very flexible. That's kind of an interesting power cord. Put the printers up against the wall. It's a serial cable. It's probably the shortest VGA cable I've ever seen. The other box is full of new in a box VJ and DVI cables, so I'm canceling all these. I might grab this box back for power supplies, but see if I have a smaller one instead. Starting to see the wall over here again. That's always a good sign. All brand new power cables. I think I'm just going to keep that as a convenience factor. This is brand new power cables as well. These have to go out. Can't have two boxes of. That's ludicrous. Yep. Another box of brand new power cables. Oh, that was painful. Okay, we've got some computer speakers. We've got some computer mice. It's an interesting mouse. Yeah, I think I'll use this box for the power supplies. More. Oh, these are like little short extension cords. That's kind of cool. I actually like this computer mouse quite a bit. This is the second best computer mouse ever made. And these speakers are not half that bad either. Dell used a lot of Harman Kardon over the years, and they make pretty decent speakers. I should actually set these up down here to hear music. Another computer mouse. I just don't use those. These are for a particular desktop computer. I don't know if I have any. Keep one or two of them. This looks like it's brand new. Alright, so we're going to use this box for power supplies. It's a short USB printer cable. HDMI to DVI, that could be useful. these don't end up all fitting in this box, I will start a second box, because I give out a lot of these laptops. We'll go through these power supplies. I think I can make it fit. I only got a few left. Two left. Actually, a few of these I could put upstairs because I am running out up there. A few of these upstairs. The ones with complete cables, preferably. Put 3 upstairs. Okay, there's a box of power supplies. Fill up this other box with the rest of these cords. This we'll put into the living room. Okay, that's all the cords, except for that one. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I wonder if this works with my PBX. If it does, I'll keep it. If it doesn't, I think I'm going to cancel it out. It probably doesn't, but there's a chance that it might. This is the most tangled Ethernet port on the planet. Jeez. No, there's no signal on there. So this does not seem to work with this PBX. So I'm probably going to get rid of this too. I'm never going to be able to use it. It's a cool phone. I wish I had a way to use it, but I don't. Keep the cord though. It's in pretty good shape. I keep finding more and more boxes of cables. Here we go again. I hate to throw it, always bring. Well, I'm not going to throw them out. I'll bring them to the Goodwill, but still, it's like, what a waste. Somebody else threw them all out. I don't even know what this is. Looks like some kind of gaskets. That I could probably use. Yeah, this is like rubber gaskets of some kind. You know what the heck those go to? I have no idea. Some hardware in here. HDMI. Dear Computer Company. A lot of miscellaneous stuff in here. I'm gonna grab that other box. Actually, I can use this one. Just throw some of this stuff in here that can go in the garage. Tire racks. What this is? Some bolts. We really don't have any Allen keys. That's a little ridiculous. Oh, this is screws. That cable would come in handy someday. Some of these cables, I don't even know what they go to. Electronics cleaning swab. New box of junk. See how many hours that has on it. That's good still. Battery box. Cereal cable. Speaking of cereal, I am pretty hungry. Not that that's any surprise. LCD, short Ethernet cable, empty bag. There we go with the power again. Oh, these are the sideways ones. I'll keep those. These are good for printers if you want to put them up against the wall. This is actually pretty long too. cables are probably starting to be worth something. Parallel cables and so forth. I know the Goodwill, at least around here, does resell those. I've seen them on the shelf a bunch of times. I think that'll work with my GPS. Yeah, I'll keep that. Another right angle plug. Actually, it's right angle on both sides. That's very unusual. That's a keeper. Computer mouse. I think these are those things you could put on like a drawer so it doesn't slam. Huh, an 11 to 45. I actually could use that sometimes. Tie wraps. Screws. It's a firewire. I got plenty of those. Don't even really use that much anymore. There's probably a complete set of Allen keys here. It's just the form factor of being all over the place is not super useful. I don't know what that is. A lot of screws. It's like a good Ethernet cable. Use that in the living room. Somebody put silica gel in there? What a dork. Some CDs. I don't think that these are blank. Oh, maybe they are. That top one is not blank. Wow. Tiger. I remember that system well. Windows Service Pack 2 on a Vibration or Verticam. I don't know what that name is. Adobe, I don't care for their software at all. You can just throw those CDs out, a backup of something, but we don't know what. Well, it might be interesting to play some of these CDs and see what's on there, if anything. One more Allen key, and some kind of a clip, and that's that. And here goes another one. More stinking computer cables. The camera is about to run out of charge. I can't get to a new battery right now, so if it runs out, it's out, and that's it for this portion of the video. It's kind of interesting stuff in this one. I think I might have sorted through this one already. I don't see too much of just total nonsense. Some of this is decent equipment, like this is a hard drive reader. That's good to have. New HDMI cable with Ethernet. I guess we don't need that. Okay, so we gotta sift through this one. There's a lot of stuff we don't need in here. Interesting equipment, though. We'll keep a lot of this. Radio Shack. I miss that store. I used to go there a lot. It's a very long printer cable. Like some kind of extension, maybe a serial extension. It's Firewire. It's like an iPad adapter maybe for an old one. Ooh, the Mac! For the old IBM ThinkPads, I think, is it? Oh no, it's a circular one. Still good to have. Wow, look at this. Radio Shack. I remember in the 2000s, like mid to late 2000s, my grandfather bought me a 1.5 volt adapter just like this. And it had different tips. That's really cool. That was such a good store. Definitely keeping that. Here's another one. This is a 10 volt with the interchangeable tips. Oh, here's another, a 12. Same deal. That's awesome. Really neat old equipment. Radio Shack adapter, which that goes to though. Radio Shack USB hub. Maybe that's what that power cord goes to. Hopefully. I remember sifting through this box in recent times, so a lot of this stuff is good, but maybe we can cut it in half. That's some weirdo thing. Somewhere else in the world. Not for here. I cut this box almost in half so far. That's good enough. It's good line of telephone line. I'll keep one of those. Brand new Ethernet cord. Yeah, it's all grungy. It's kind of a cool VGA cord, but it's not in good shape. HDMI, I don't have many of those like that. Got another good cord for the GPS. Actually, this is a Tom branded cord. Is this USB? That's a USB-C. I can use that with the camera. I don't think that'll work. Why does it still have a charge? Oh, it's at 1%. Well, that's good. We went through unboxing video, cut the box, and I think more than half to go out, so that's good. I'm about ready to stop for lunch anyways. I'm getting hungry. Okay, finished on video. This whole box can get canceled out as well. I just got done with lunch. It looks very nice out today, but it is not. It is absolutely freezing. It's 43 degrees, which is okay, but the wind. We have peaks of up to 12. What an average right now of 4. I always can tell it's bad because you look at the flag. If the flag is hooked up on the railing, then you know it's been pretty windy. It's real sunny in here today, very warm. I turned the pellets off. It's still 80. Ridiculous today. It's too bad because it would feel decent if it wasn't for all this wind. Beautiful sky today. Oh, this has been a bit of a bad winter to me. It's been very, very cold. It hasn't been an issue in terms of snow. I had that one storm which was kind of difficult to deal with, but other than that, it's been fairly reserved in terms of snow, but the temperature has just been awful. It's been so cold. There's so many days in the 20s and below, and so many days without sun. I haven't spent any time outside in a month or two. It's starting to get kind of annoying. I'm tired of this winter. I was actually kind of tired of it even before Christmas started. Still got all of February, all of March, all of April, and all of May to go. Oh boy. Last year I didn't have any problems with the winter. I don't know why. Maybe because it was fairly mild and I was still able to go outside. I would have gone outside for a while today if it wasn't for the wind. No, but this much wind, it just takes any temperature right out of your body real quick. It's not good. I don't need this shade closed anymore. We can open up the shades and look at the wind. Okay, wow, what a mess. Next thing I'm going to do is get rid of all this cardboard, clean up some of that bubble wrap. I'll put that in a box, and get all the computer cables I'm going to cancel out of the room, and then we should be able to see the floor again. Hopefully the time warp came out okay. I have no idea what that's going to look like. I guess we just found out. Anyways, I'm going to call it a wrap for today. It's around 7 o'clock, which is still early, but it's kind of late for a Sunday afternoon. So this is the progress I made today. I got all these fans here, and I got this cleaned up a little bit. I got to get all of this cleaned up. I want it clean from here over. I want nothing on the floor. It's just taking some time because this whole room is now being repurposed. When I originally set everything up, this was not going to be a functioning area. This is just going to be exclusively storage. And the sink and the dishwasher was originally going to go into the garage. But for reasons of economy purposes, I decided to put it in here because it would be a lot cheaper. And so now it's in here, so we have to kind of rework this room to be storage and functional and living. So we got a ways to go, so I'll be chipping away at this for the next couple weeks. But at least the room is functional now. I can get to the sink and the dishwasher. I can get to the laundry equipment. It's still obviously abysmal, but at least it's better than it was. I mean, when we started the video, it was like, are you kidding me? Now at least it's kind of, you know, somewhat usable. And so that's that. I would have liked the carpet to come all the way, but the boiler required 24-inch clearance from combustibles on the right side and where the burner is. So there's just no way. And then over here, we got this cleaned up pretty good too. This is in decent state. I'm really not too thrilled with the way this come out. I don't know, something just is not right about it. I like the bottom part with the box fans, that'll definitely stay. But the top part, I don't know, I just don't like it. So at some point it's going to change. It's not like the other side, the studio room, where I had envisioned it a certain way, and it just come out perfectly to the T. It looks great. This is exactly how I envisioned it, and it looks perfect. It come out really nice. But this other side, I just don't like it. So I'll get it fixed, but for now at least it's usable. I gotta put this whole basement cleanup project on hold because I'm falling behind on other stuff. So this is going to sit for a little while. I'll slowly chip away at this over the winter. Hopefully by the time the spring comes, this will all be moved into the garage, because the air conditioners are going to go where the pellets are now, and then the pellets will be in here next year, because that would just make a million times more sense. And then I'll keep chipping away at this stuff. I got rid of almost the whole carload today, so I'm making progress. It just takes time. So that's it. That's a wrap for today. Hopefully something was interesting in this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.